Why are there fewer left-handed tennis champions historically? Imagine stepping onto a tennis court and facing an opponent who hits from a different angle than most players. That's the advantage left-handed players often have. But why are there fewer left-handed champions over the years? Let's break it down. First, left-handed players make up about 7 to 10% of the general population and professional tennis players. This small slice of the pie means fewer left-handed players reach the top. Even though they are fewer, they tend to perform better when they do make it to the highest levels. That's because their playing style is less common and harder for right-handed opponents to anticipate. Their serves and shot angles often come from different trajectories, making returns more difficult. Looking at player performance and rankings, left-handed players have historically had an edge. They often win more matches against right-handed players. This advantage is especially noticeable in early decades of tennis history. Many legendary champions like Rafael Nadal, who is left-handed, have used their dominant hand to develop powerful, spin-heavy forehands and tricky serves. These shots are tough for right-handed opponents to handle. However, this advantage has lessened over time. Today's players train extensively to counter left-handed styles. They practice specific drills to recognize and return left-handed serves better. As a result, the gap between right-handed and left-handed players has shrunk at the top levels. Still, at amateur and lower professional levels, left-handed players often retain a noticeable edge because opponents are less prepared for their style. In the past, players like John McEnroe and Martina Navratilova exploited their left-handed serve and volley game to dominate. Their unique angles and spins gave them a clear advantage before racket technology and surface changes made the game more uniform. These innovations reduced the impact of the left-handed serve, making it less of a secret weapon. Many of the greatest tennis champions were left-handed. Rafael Nadal's left-handed forehand is one of the most feared shots on clay courts. Rod Laver, Jimmy Connors, and Navratilova all used their dominant hand to craft strategies that kept opponents guessing. Their success shows that while fewer in number, left-handed players can reach the very top by leveraging their natural tendencies. From a practical point of view, understanding this statistical edge has changed how players prepare. Right-handed players now spend more time practicing against left-handed opponents to reduce surprises. Left-handed players are encouraged to develop shot patterns that emphasize their angles and spins. This helps them stay competitive, especially at the amateur level where the advantage is stronger. In summary, the reason there are fewer left-handed tennis champions is mainly because they are a smaller part of the population. But their style and the element of surprise have given them a consistent edge over right-handed players. This advantage was more obvious in earlier decades and at lower levels of play. Today, it's less pronounced at the very top, but the natural skill and style of left-handed players continue to make them formidable competitors.